Hello, hello, hey there. This is part 3 in the watercolor in 15 minutes, well, 15 minutes at a time series. And my name is Erica Bariga. And so in this one, we're going to do a project, and it's super cute, super fun. And it's based off of Alice in Wonderland, you know, the flowers that are in there. So in that movie, just really cute flowers with personality. We're going to do our own flower. So this is based off of a children's book. You can do your own spin on it. This is what we're going to make. This is a really cute sunflower. So you can do a sunflower like me first, and then after that, try a different flower. But here we go. Just draw a square. In the video before this, I went over all the supplies. Be sure to watch the whole series. It's really short and really straight to the point, and I think you'll really love it. So we just draw a square, and then put your face, just a circle, wonky circle is the face of your sunflower. You can even do the, if you're ready to put the little bit of emotion on there, go for it. So I just put my little smiley face, and then I'm doing the petals. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Just make sure something is working the way I want. Okay. All right, so our petals are, let's just think ovals that are just not continued. So an oval would continue like this. We're just connecting it to our face, our circle. And you can switch it up. Doesn't need to be exactly the same. Have like a little gap in between the petals. Have shorter petals, thicker, come back out, be longer. So it's unpredictable. You don't have everything exactly the same. Then we're going to do the stem, which we want to have something that's dynamic, have a gesture to it. So try not to have something just like straight up and down like that. Maybe just a little bit of curve when you're doing the stem like that. So I'm going to just commit and have a little bit of curve, just like that. And then for the leaves, I'm going to have a gesture as well. So I'm going to have this going up. So here's a line just going up like that on that side, and then up on that side. And then we'll draw around it to make the leaves. So just like a half moon, you can just connect straight into our stem. Oh, and we actually want to make this a little thick. So for the stem, draw a line next to it, down, and now you have something to actually paint instead of just a line. So there you have it. There is our flower. And now we're going to paint wet into wet to start. So we are going to paint the negative space, which is the background everywhere that the flower is not, and then we're going to paint the flower once this background is dry. One moment. Okay, so I am using a bigger brush, a size 4 round, and I'm just dipping in my water, and I'm just going to paint just with water the background. For this painting, we're going to use blue, yellow, and green. That's going to make up all the colors. And it's just a little color mixing because yellow and blue make green. So the background is going to go from blue down and fade to green. Just make sure you get everywhere around your flower wet. Try not to get the petals. Because wherever the water goes is where the paint's gonna go. And I have a ceramic palette right here, so I'm just taking my cerulean blue, which is right here, Winsor & Newton. I'm using this yellow ochre, which is Winsor & Newton, and then I'm using this I'm not using olive green. No, I'm mixing. So that's it. And yellow and blue make green. So here's my cerulean right here, and then I'm mixing my, make sure you can see. There you go, now you can see. Okay, here's my cerulean blue, and there's my yellow ochre, and we have green. This got a little dry, not too much. Really rinse off if your paper got dry a little bit. Just come back over and look from the side, look down like as if you're looking under a car. And then you can really see what's dry and what's not. When you look up top, it can be really deceiving. You may think it's all wet and then it's actually pretty dry. So your paint won't spread if it's not wet enough. You can always add water while you're painting. It's just nice to start off here. Okay, just starting from the top. Take our blue. And just spread it around. We're going down to like 2/3 down the page, and then we'll add in our green to get a nice blurry atmosphere in the back. A little environment for our flower. So happy. Now I'm adding my green. You can have the paint not as concentrated. You're just dragging, really, moving the paint around. Watercolor painting is like golf. It's like the least amount of strokes wins. So you want to get in here, move your paint around, and then get out so that the paint does its thing. And then you have these beautiful mixes that are happening on the paper, and it's just really pretty. And if you want just a little bit darker area just in this foreground right here, everything else is fading into the back, so it kind of like in front of your flower, so you can go a little bit darker. You can mix just a little bit more green. Yellow and blue make green. A little bit more blue makes a blue green. And then you can just take just at the bottom and just dab the point down. That's pretty interesting. And then get out. Then you're done. You want that to dry. You can have this air dry. Just need to be patient. Or if you have a craft dryer or just a blow dryer on low, you can use that. So I'm going to use mine. Don't get too close. I'm about like this far away from it, because you don't want to push the paint around, you just want to dry. You also don't want to burn the paper. Beautiful. Now I'm taking a smaller brush. This is a size 3 round, and I'm going to use my yellow ochre again, but this time I'm going to really water it down. Just add more water, and I'm going to go around and paint the petals. Get some variety. So this is painting wet on dry. And with this you can get gradients like this where you have more paint there. I just dried off my brush and now I'm pulling that pigment down so that it kind of fades. It's a gradient wash. Flat wash is when you keep everything pretty much the same value. So it looks like coloring it in with a marker. You know, it looks the same beginning to end. Oh, we're actually going to use brown as well for the face of our flower. There you go, there's the petals. So now I'm going into, I have burnt umber right here. So I'm just gonna mix that on my metal palette. Actually, no, I'll mix it over here. Add some more water. I don't want it to be really dark, so I want to see the features on this. And I'm looking underneath the card to make sure that everything is dry, my petals, because I don't want brown to go into the petals, but I'll speed it up. All right, so that's good. Now I'm just gonna go paint that face. This is more of a flat wash. I don't want a lot of texture. I just want it to be colored in. And you can use your brush as a sponge. So it's pooling down here. So I just wanna soak that up so it's more even when it dries. And there's the flower, the petals and face are done. And now we're gonna move down to the stem. Make more of our mix. Okay. And I'm gonna go down stem first. Just pull. I'm just dropping some more paint mix to get some variation, and that make it interesting. And now I'm gonna paint up the leaves. So where you end is where it's going to gather with some paint, which is a nice little variation instead of a flat wash. There we go, on the bottom too. And we're right at 15 minutes. And now we just need to do some blush. Let it dry. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, now we're gonna go in and find a pink. I like to use like 2 different shades of pink. I can't remember what they are right now. And I mix those together. So I'm mixing them right here with a lot of water. The more water, the more transparent your watercolor is, which is the beauty of it. Really making sure that face is dry. Okay. And then I'm just adding my blush with my small round, making sure it's not a big puddle, because I want it to dry like a flat wash. So I'm just gonna rinse off my brush. I'm dabbing onto my paper towel and then just soaking up just a little bit of that blush. And there you have it. In 15 minutes at a time, you can paint really, really cute watercolor illustrations. Super fun. So if you enjoyed this, just imagine what you could create with more support and community of beginner painters. Just saying, look in the description and come and join the newsletter so that you know when the Playful Painter Art Club is open, and it may be open right now, so check it out. Lastly, you can add some details, so anything that you feel like kind of got lost or there's a gap that you don't want, you can sharpen it up with your pencil. That's why I love mechanical pencils. I love these eyes, but I'm just going to go over them just one more time, just so that it's a little darker. Same thing with that mouth. Just eyes closed and smiling. So cute. I go for morning walks and there's so many sunflowers. They're just adorable. So the next flower that you do, choose one that really speaks to you. Is it a dahlia? Is it a pansy? What is it? Go for it. So there you go. Super fun. I'd love to see yours. I hope you painted along with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.